We went this morning, and yeah, they gave us more information and said they'll be handing out sheets that allow you to get back in escorted. And so yeah, we've been able to grab a few little things that obviously mean a lot. Like you saw the stuff I was grabbing. Well, it's devastating. You just can't believe that. Well, the thing that hits you is that you can't believe you and your family have made it through that. Like, you know what I mean? You just look at it and you're like, how is this possible? How is it possible that, you know, my kids' whole bedrooms are wiped out to, like, I don't know, how far is this? Like, you know, it's a good, I don't know, 300 feet, I don't know, to you think, and this is probably part of their bedrooms, like how, and we were home. I was upstairs in the bedroom just closing the windows because it looked like the rain was gonna hit, and then all of a sudden you could just hear some windows rattling, and then my husband, who was downstairs in front of, I would assume, the big window, said he just yelled like I've never heard him yell before, and he just said, "Get down here, get Daniel, get down here, get down here." And so, but my son wasn't waking up, and so he just climbed the stairs and reached around and grabbed Daniel and pulled him down the stairs, and he had the wherewithal to find this corner in the kitchen, and we just huddled together. But, like, you know, that's the only place that wasn't touched. Like, it's crazy to think that that's the corner that remained untouched. There's a calendar on the fridge on magnets, was still sitting there, like when we walked away from it, like still sitting there that Friday night. So I don't know how to explain it. You think it's a tragedy, but it's a blessing at the same time, because it could have been have been just so much worse.
So was the roof gone at that point?
Yeah, so then we all kind of got our thoughts together. Well, you could hear the wind dying down, and the first thing my son did was run out the front door. I was screaming for him, like, come back, and he said, "We've got to check on others, we've got to check on others." And so he ran across the street, because I didn't even see that other house had been completely leveled. And then my husband, who was limping because he had pulled his groin going to get Daniel, and did the same thing, just started going house to house. And I, quite honestly, I was just sitting there with our little dog turning in circles. When you look at the state of my son's room, or that my daughter could have been obviously sleeping. She had treatment this Monday, so she could have been sleeping there, and her room's completely gone. It's just completely gone. Her room is over there. I've got to find some of Haley's stuff. So my daughter's room is right over there. She lost everything. She's 22, and she is 8 treatments in for chemotherapy. That's how cruel life is right now. It's crazy. Yeah, we were flooded in Constance Bay there the spring before last, and yeah, it was 3 days of what I thought was hell. And it's funny because somebody asked me which is worse, and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's just no comparison, because that was just you know, your house. You knew at the end of the day you were gonna have like a place to sleep or whatever. But when you see your family potentially dying in front of you, there's no comparison, right? There's nothing. Like if my daughter had been home, well, you see this is obviously her bedroom. This is from there.
This is actually the only room that survived right here. That's where most of the stuff was.
The golf club survived.
If it was in this room, it survived. Everything else is gone.
For that age, they're just they'll process it later, I think, you know, as a parent, and you know, yeah,
One of her my daughter's
you just see it all, and you know what the long-term effects are as well. So yeah, and I don't know. Yeah, it's somebody is definitely testing us right now.
But they say it comes in threes.
Yeah,
Would
there's
that
a
be
few
more?
other things going on as well. So I hope it's threes. Like my brother is terminal, and so he's got about 8 weeks. So yeah, so I'm not sure where it all fits. Like the 3 thing, I'm hoping it comes in 4s because we're done. We're definitely done. Yeah, find a place to live. That's, and people are so generous and so sweet to offer different options, you know. But you know that when people are inviting you into your house, that's a short-term, you know, thing that you can sustain. But I need to secure something that I know we have a place, you know. And it's hard because, you know, people sit there and give you, well, we have this 1 bedroom or what, and the last thing we're doing right now is being separated. So we've got to find a place for all of us, for sure.